Hey YouTube, how is it going? How are you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out Sheila Divine's channel, what is up guys? My name is Amy. If you're returning, welcome back to my channel. So this is your DM message for you guys for this week. So let's get started. I'm going to try and catch up the best that I can. Pushing out as many videos as I can until I get tired. So let's get going. We have a great message. So the first card coming through from your Divine Masculine says, I'm so sorry I hurt you. So I feel a sense of shift. I feel like Divine Masculines are in this, I want to say frame of mind or peace of mind or something on the line of that, where they have really used this time of separation. They have really used this time away from you as a way to really go within, which is what the awakening process does. For a lot of those who haven't hit that, for those that they're Divine Masculines, Divine Feminines have gone through their awakenings, or a lot of us have. So a lot of us will understand what it means when I'm talking about an awakening. For those who do not know what an awakening is something that we have to go through in order for the twin flame journey to come together. So the Divine Feminine goes through it, Divine Masculine goes through it, and I feel like Divine Masculines are in this place right now where they are really starting to see what they should have saw before, but because they weren't awakened to this connection, they weren't awakening to all of this with you, with the Divine Feminine, because this is a collective reading. It's like they never properly let themselves feel. They never properly allowed themselves to really dig deep into their emotion, and I feel like now they're drowning. When I say drowning, that's obviously hopefully they're not actually drowning, but it's more of they have started to allow themselves to open up to what this truly means to them. And it had to happen like that. It was like your energy was so in there, your energy was so attached to the Divine Masculine, because something that I've learned in my own journey, and something that I've learned with relationships in general, is that when you are chasing something, you're not allowing that, you're not giving that a chance to grow, you're not giving that a chance to evolve, and what's meant to be for you, you won't have to chase for it. So where I feel the Divine Masculine is right now is that he's in a place where you, as Divine Feminines, whoever this is going to make sense for, you really put too much energy and time into that connection. So your Divine Masculine never had the chance to really truly miss you. He never had that chance to really understand the damage that he had done, and it might not even be damage, it might just be the pain and the hurt he has caused you, because you were always validating him, you were always validating the connection, and now because you as Divine Feminines, the collective of Divine Feminines, have pulled that energy back, it's more of, wow, like, I'm seeing this from such a different perspective right now. I'm seeing how much she cared, or how much she loved me, or how much she invested in me, and I'm starting to open up to that. And I feel like that's why he's coming through and saying, I'm so sorry I hurt you, because he's allowed himself to work through what he needs to work through. He's allowed himself to open up. He has been working really hard to get up the courage to come forward and speak his truth, for sure. But he's in a state right now, especially with the next card where it says, I'm lost without you, right? So I feel like this Divine Masculines, collective Divine Masculines right now, are just in a place of, their life, I want to say that their life doesn't make sense without you. And that's what I feel. I feel because as Divine Feminines, we wanted that relationship, right? We wanted that bond. We wanted that love. We wanted that harmonious, I just wanted my Divine Masculine, right? But it was like he never saw it for like that. He never saw it in that context. It was more of, I don't want to say suffocated, But I will say that I feel like he never really had the chance to miss you, and that's where I'm trying to, not beat around the bush, but more so get the details that I need to get. But there's always a storyline behind everything, because the angels and spirit, they come in really fast sometimes. But I really feel like he's missing having that person next to him. So I don't know, like, that's what I'm hearing. And it doesn't literally have to be that you were always next to him. It could be that you were always available whenever he texted. You were always available whenever he called. You were always available when he ever needed a friend. You were always available for the Friday night booty call, or just you were the go-to person for this divine masculine. And I feel like since you have disconnected, since you have moved your energy, or you are working on you, whatever the case is, as divine feminines, divine masculine is feeling that sense of loss. He's feeling that sense of, wow, I never really saw her the way that I needed to see her until I had lost it, or until it had walked away from me, right? So I really feel like that is what's really coming through as the divine masculines are concerned for this week. So we also have confessions, which tells me, unexpected messages. There was a lot that was hidden. And when I say there was a lot that was hidden, I feel it's more of he needed to take the blindfold off. There something was not allowing him to see what this connection meant to him, again, until that energy was pulled away. So congratulations to all the divine feminines that have pulled their energy back, because this is what's going to push divine masculine to work harder, to do what he needs to do to come back towards you. But this is being in a place where I just feel like he's seeing what he needs to see. He's allowing himself to feel what he needs to feel right now. And he wants to open up to you. He wants to have that heart-to-heart conversation. He wants to tell you, hey, like, look, this is how I feel. This is what I've been going through. And I need to fix this. I need to come forward. I need to speak the truth, because there's so much more that I haven't told you. Holding back, there's so much more I want to tell you. And this could be as simple as, saying, I've loved you the minute that I saw you, or I knew you were the one for me, or, I'm sorry that I ever doubted you. I'm sorry that I never gave you the chance. I'm sorry that I never, was open and honest with you about how I truly felt. Like, there's just so many ways that card can go. And I feel like you, as divine feminines right now, whoever's watching this, obviously you need this message, is that your divine masculine has been holding back, based on the fact that, of course, he's scared. I want to speak to you, but I'm scared. So I do feel like he is scared, but I also feel like he's still really digging deep and working to the core issues of what he's afraid of. And that's, I don't know if it's so much what he's afraid of, as in saying that, maybe it is he doesn't feel worthy of you. Maybe it has something to do with his past. Or maybe it is because he has hurt you, and that's the last thing that he wants to do, is come back into your life and uproot things and cause you even more pain. So for some of your divine masculines, I just heard it's easier to stay away than to deal with what he needs to deal with right now, because he doesn't have that self-confidence. He lacks that self-esteem in himself, really, because he's not taking a leap that he needs to take. And in order for him to take that leap, he has to have that confidence. He has to have that courage. So, but a lot of signs are pointing to you lately. So I really feel like he's coming through and he's saying, look, like, I see you everywhere. I feel you everywhere. There's songs that are not representing, but there's like songs that I hear and I just automatically think of you. I watch a show, I think of you. I see someone on the street, they look almost like you, or really, really close to looking like you. And my mind just, he just sees things, and it goes from there, right? And I don't know. I just feel like he has been thinking about divine feminine a lot, and everything is reminding him of you. Okay. But he's been in a place in his life right now where I feel like he's coming through and saying, look, I've been sidetracked. Okay. So, which is something or someone has caught their eye. So, it could be karmic, could be third party situation, could be family, could be money, could be, business, could be so many third party, happenings right now. But that doesn't necessarily mean that he does not think of you. It doesn't necessarily mean that he has no feelings or no love for you. It's just there's a delay right now in the union. There's changes. He's been distracted, but don't let that fool you, divine feminines. Just because he may be distracted, just because he may be in a place of not being able to give you what you need at this very moment, that does not mean that he does not care. It does not mean that he does not see worth in you. This is more of divine masculine. This is divine masculine feeling like he has no worth in himself. And that's what I really see coming into this week, is that he needs to build up that confidence. He needs to build up that self-esteem. But he knows, like, what did I say? Like, he knows that since, like, day one, it's been nobody but you. There is something about you that he knows he's never going to find another person. And I feel like he wants to change. He wants to be that better man for you. Because you're my babe. He looks at you like you're everything you could possibly ever want. You check off everything on that checklist, right? Like, so I even if your divine masculine right now is entertaining another woman in a relationship with another woman, just know that that is a karmic lesson or some type of lesson that he has to go through in order to come into union with you. Does not change how he feels. Because I feel really strong. Like, you've opened me up in ways I've never been open. Yeah, like, he trusts you, and trust is a huge thing in any relationship. And for him to say, I've been searching for the right type of female, or I've been not so much searching for the right type of female, but more sort of like searching for this type of relationship that God has for me, and now I had it, or it was within my fingertips and I lost it. I'm working my ways of how do I get that back. Okay, but he prays for you. And I definitely feel like you guys could be dealing with a spiritual man. You guys could be dealing with someone who's very into God. Anything like that. If that doesn't resonate, just know that he has been going down that route. Really, really opening the gates and communication with God, with the universe. Really seeking advice. Just doing whatever he has to do to heal, to get himself to the place where he needs to be. All right. So that is kind of what I have for you guys for your message this week. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully it makes sense. You guys take care, and I'll see you guys again soon.